When you think of the United Kingdom, you picture history, beauty, and places open for everyone to explore. But not everywhere, because hidden across Britain are places you are not allowed to go. Not because they're private, not because they're expensive, but because they are forbidden. Some are too dangerous, some are too secret, and some are hiding things the public was never meant to see. Entire villages sealed off, islands cut off from the world, and locations where even stepping foot could get you arrested. And the strangest part? In a few of these places, people still try to get in, and some never come back the same. Number 10. Lundy Island. A quiet island in the Bristol Channel. Beautiful, peaceful, untouched. But only on the surface, because certain parts of this island are completely off limits, protected zones where even stepping across a boundary could result in fines, or worse. Why? Officially, it's for wildlife protection, rare birds, fragile ecosystems, but some visitors have claimed they were warned away, even when they weren't near protected areas. Almost like something else was being hidden. These structures rise out of the ocean, like something abandoned, but not forgotten, built during World War II to defend Britain from attack. But now, they stand alone, rusting, unstable. Entering them is dangerous and restricted. But that hasn't stopped people, urban explorers, thrill seekers. Some say they heard noises, metal creaking, footsteps, even when no one else was there. Out in the sea, you realize you're completely alone. Imber is not just abandoned, it was taken. In 1943, families were told to leave. They packed their lives, locked their doors, and believed they would return. They never did. The military kept the land, and today, the village still stands, empty, frozen. You can only visit a few days each year. The rest of the time, it belongs to the army. Imagine waiting your entire life to go home, and never being allowed back. This is one of the most secretive places in Britain, Porton Down, a facility where chemical and biological experiments are conducted, strictly off limits, heavily guarded, and surrounded by secrecy. Over the years, there have been rumors, unconfirmed reports, whispers of experiments that went too far, of things that shouldn't have happened. But the truth, locked behind walls, the public will never cross. One of the most dangerous places in the United Kingdom. Sellafield, a nuclear facility handling radioactive material. Security here is, extreme. And for good reason. Because one mistake, one leak, could affect thousands. Even approaching this site is restricted. It's not just about secrecy, it's about survival. Beneath royal palaces, behind closed doors, there are places no one talks about, hidden rooms, sealed vaults, areas not open to the public. Some say they hold historical artifacts, others believe they hold secrets, and those secrets were never meant to be seen. A remote island, once home to a small community, now mostly empty. Parts of it are restricted, due to safety, isolation, and fragile conditions. But standing there, you feel it. The silence, the emptiness, like the past, never really left. Across the UK, there are areas you'll never see on a map. Military zones, surveillance sites, restricted locations, cameras, sensors, constant monitoring. Step too close, and you'll know immediately. Because some places are not meant to be found. Beneath London, there's another city. Hidden tunnels, secret bunkers, abandoned stations. Some sealed permanently, others still exist, but cannot be accessed. Exploring them is illegal, and dangerous, because once you go deep enough, you realize you're not supposed to be there. Standing alone, it holds its secrets, a presence both imposing and mysterious. For decades, questions have swirled around its true purpose, but honestly, answers remain just out of reach. Its story begins in silence, but that silence speaks volumes. This is not just restricted, it's a place where boundaries are clear, and, well, crossing them is simply not an option. It's watched, every moment, every inch. Nothing escapes the ever-present gaze that guards this place. RAF Menwith Hill, one of the largest surveillance bases in the world, linked to global intelligence, strict security, No access, no information, even taking photos can get you in trouble. And what happens inside? Almost no one knows, and maybe that's exactly how they want it. If this video made you question what's hidden, subscribe to Curious Kingdom, because the world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered.